Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight, we have our Smash team once again. This time, they're going to be going up against Siena Heights University in the NACE Starleague Varsity Plus. This is going to be the final match for the semester for the Smash team. So last week, they had a great victory over Manchester. So we're going to see how they do against Siena Heights. They're already getting things set up in the lobby, so I should probably go over all the announcements and rosters and everything else. So let's start off with the roster. Who is going to be playing today? What I do know is starting off, we will have junior Jackie Lauer Sixer playing. And then in no particular order, I believe freshman Ben Baker Breadman will be playing. Sophomore Peyton Engel Ginger Ale will be playing. And also freshman Chris Stoffel, C. Stoffel playing as well. And of course, we have our head coach, Derek Games Grump. So let me go over a couple of quick announcements while they're about to get things started up. So first, we want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor of Marietta College Esports. They provided our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. We love the equipment. We're using their Quad X microphone in our broadcasting room. If you want to check out some HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. I also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Every Tuesday and Thursday is their game night where you can play some Smash Brothers or some Mario Kart or some Mario Party because they have a Switch available. And on Tuesdays, they will have streaming matches that they'll air the matches that we stream. So since that's Overwatch, you can go there next Tuesday and watch our Overwatch team as they've advanced in the playoffs for having an undefeated regular season. So definitely go check that out. And we're already getting started, so I can't even get to the rest of the announcements. So I'll try to squeeze them in throughout the in between the rounds. But here we go. We are going to have Sixer playing Mega Man going up against Siena Heights Mr. Game & Watch. This is a 4v4 crew battle. So we will see how Sixer does in this matchup. Now, the thing with Mega Man is he definitely has a lot of utility, but his mobility is a little limited. And we're seeing the Game & Watch already getting some damage onto Sixer with the combos. Gets back on the platform, but struggling to get some damage onto Game & Watch. Already getting a couple hits there. Well, actually, it was shielded and avoided, but launching Mega Man in the air, tries to go for the hammer throw, does not connect. Goes for the spin attack, but gets launched in the air. But Game & Watch is not letting Sixer have any chance. Gets back onto the platform, but takes more damage. And a perfect block comes out from Game & Watch. And Sixer will drop a stock, getting a little bit damage onto Game & Watch, but trying to find an opportunity, moving pretty closely, but gonna have to use more range and different utility, I think, to try to take out Game & Watch. Does use the bucket to deflect the buster shot. But they're just kind of staring each other down a little bit. Sixer gets back onto the platform, goes for the flame sword, gets a nice hit there. Great sword attack there, goes for the uppercut, doesn't get it, gets hammered, and a low battery warning is already coming out. So hopefully the battery does not die in the middle of the match. Remember seeing Game & Watch trying to keep Sixer in the air, not give him a chance to land. Goes for the spin attack, does not connect. And that's going to be a big hit onto Sixer, down to their last life. Dodges the bucket, but Game & Watch still trying to get the damage out. Goes for the down key. Another buster shot, but it gets deflected. Actually, no, that was a crash ability. Goes for the sword. Does get a couple hits in. Goes for the crash ability. We're getting a little bit of FPS issues, so hopefully it will stabilize real soon. Another great sword attack. And does get the tornado hit. Game & Watch is going to recover back onto the platform. Goes for the chair. And actually the down smash, it does connect. So Sixer's at 71%. Dodges the forward B. Goes for the crash attack. Does not get it. Game and Watch trying to get some more damage onto Sixer. But yeah, Sixer's got to be really careful with those forward B attacks. If that hits a 9, that could be a lot of damage. Knocks him in the air. Another great sword slash. But that chair is going to take down Sixer. So unable to drop a stock. So now we'll see who's going to be coming up next. It looks like it's going to be Breadman playing. But alright, so while we're getting things set up for that, I'm going to try to get through the other announcements that I was not able to get to earlier. So first of all, we did announce this earlier in the week, but we are going to be hosting our first ever Marietta Esports LAN Fest presented by HyperX on Saturday, December 2nd. So if you remember the good old days of LAN parties, we are bringing that back. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at the Gathering Place on campus and is open to anyone in the area who wants to come see it and be a part of it. So it's not just Marietta College students, faculty, and staff. So it's open to the entire community. It's a $20 admission, but that gets you in for the whole day. You can bring your own computer, connect it to our network, and we're going to be playing a whole bunch of games. If you don't have a gaming computer, we do have a few laptops that we're getting from MSI that'll be available for rent. We'll have different food vendors. We're working on trying to get some door prizes for coming. We'll also be doing a variety of tournaments, including things like Smash Brothers, Fall Guys, Mario Kart, Magic the Gathering, and even more. And if you want to pre-register, just so we get an idea of how many people are coming, you can use the QR code that's on your screen right now, or go to bit.ly/LANFest2023. Just get some preliminary information, some waiver forms, but we'll also be getting some more information out through our event page on Facebook, where if you want to prepay your registration fee, for instance, we're working on getting that set up a little bit later on. Of course, we're always looking for more students for our esports program. So we have varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, and I'm going to have to just continue this later on because we're getting set up for the next matchup. This time it's going to be Breadman playing with the King DDD going up against Mr. Game & Watch. Now, no stocks were dropped, so they go straight into the fight. So already seeing a couple big hits coming out by Breadman, throwing out the Gordo. It's launches it in the air, but now Game & Watch is fighting back. And we're just seeing Game & Watch spamming that A and not giving Breadman a chance to get out of it. Goes for the up attack, but actually stops it. Goes for the Gordo attack in the hail. Does not connect. Goes for another Gordo attack. It does connect. Tries to launch back. Goes for the body slam, but gets hammered instead. And Game & Watch tried to go for the down smash in the air. Does not connect, though, fortunately for Breadman, who's already at 129%. But a big hit there by Breadman to take down one stock for Game & Watch. Goes for another charge attack, but gets launched into the air. Another big slam there. Throws out the Gordo, but does not really connect. Goes for another up slam. Gets launched into the air. And a nice charged hammer attack as well. But the Gordo attack, back and forth, playing a little bit of ping pong with the Gordo. So great play there by Breadman, who's now at 181%. Goes for another Gordo attack and goes for the up attack, but does not land on the platform, so he does drop the stock. Goes for the inhale, but does not get it. Tries to go for another up smash. But Game & Watch is just trying to put a lot of damage onto Breadman. Already at 93%. Tries to go for another charge attack, but gets bombed by Game & Watch. Another bomb. Yeah, those bombs can do a lot of damage. And Game & Watch is trying to make sure that Bremen does not have a way to get back on the platform. He's not going to be able to make it, so he's going to be down to his last stock. Goes for the inhale, gets a big hit on the Game & Watch, and does take him down, so it's one stock apiece. Gets the ice attack, and that's a lot of damage that Bremen has been taking. RC the Gordo coming out, but does not connect. So Bremen's at 90%. Game & Watch is at 44, which seems like it's a little lopsided, but you got to realize DDD hits really hard. Goes for another up attack, but that platform is going to protect Game & Watch. Gets the inhale. Goes for that hammer slam, but gets launched into the air with the down smash. Goes for the up attack. And gets launched again. So he's going to try to get back onto the platform. He will do so. And Game & Watch actually perfect blocks it. Spits back out the fish. But uses the bucket to deflect it back. So the DDD is already at 180%. He's going to have to be very careful. But that chair, once again, will take down another Pioneer. So Bremen will fall, but does take down 2 stock from Game & Watch. All right, we'll see who's next. I don't know if it's Sea Stofu or Ginger Ale. They're talking things over. So while we're getting that set up, I'm going to try to get through my other announcements. So let me get back over here. So we're recruiting. We're always recruiting. When do we not recruit? I don't know. Never. But we are recruiting for fall 2024. So we have our varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. Of course, we have our facility here on campus. We have several coaches for most of our teams. The only one we're still looking for is Smash. So if you're interested in helping out, feel free to reach out to our head coach or myself. We do provide academic and wellness support for our students. We want to see them do well in the classroom. And there are scholarships available for high school seniors and college transfers. So for more information, you can go to our link tree, linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has links to all of our social media channels that you can follow. It has links to the tryout forms. So if you're a high school senior or college transfer, you can sign up for that. You can even set up a Discord call to talk with our head coach. So speaking of tryouts, yes, we do that every month. So this month we're going to be doing it November 11th and 12th. That's this weekend, by the way. So we'll have in-person tryouts on November 11th. So if you are planning to visit the campus during open house, we can set up a tryout while you're here. If you're not going to be visiting the campus, you can join our Discord server, and we'll be doing online tryouts on Sunday, November 12th. So it's just a 3-step process. You would first fill out our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. Then you would schedule the tryout at bit.ly/mcesporttryout. We do tryouts every month, and then join Discord server bit.ly/biodiscord, and we are starting back up. So let me get over here, and it's going to be Ginger Ale on the Corin, going to try to take down that last stock from Mr. Game & Watch. So let's see if they can do it. So we got to wait for Game & Watch to drop the stocks. All right, they are starting up here. Ginger Ale is going to try to do a quick offensive, but Game & Watch is going to strike first. Tries to get the bomb out, but gets countered by Ginger Ale on that Corin. Perfect block comes out with the sword attack. But Ginger Ale starting an onslaught of attacks. Great kick to launch Game & Watch in the air. Gets back on the platform. Ginger Ale kicks away, dodging the bombs. Goes for the charge attack, but it does get absorbed by that bucket. Ginger Ale does get launched into the air, so it's 62 to 33% damage. But Game & Watch once again trying to get Ginger in the air, but a great down attack. And a lot of patience there. Dodges the flamethrower torch thing. I don't know what that is. Goes for the sword attack. Does not connect. But a great attack there by Ginger. Tries to go for the stun, but doesn't get it. But a huge attack there and will take down Game & Watch. But alright, so that will start closing the gap a little bit. So we just got to wait for who Siena Heights wants to bring out. And also dealing with the map selections. Alright, looks like they're going to be changing up the music a little bit here. So, of course, the big question is, what soundtrack will the Pioneers go with? It looks like it's going to be something from Super Smash Brothers. So, what song will they go with? It looks like I have no idea what they're going to pick. It looks like maybe something with Final Destination. Alright, so while we're waiting, I'm going to try to throw in another quick announcement here. Actually, we might be ready soon, so I'm going to wait on the announcement. Yep, they're getting ready. So, alright. So it's going to be Town and City. Here comes Ginger on the corner once again, but it's going to be Pitt coming out from Siena Heights. Now, Ginger Ale did not drop a stock, so they'll go right into the matchup. Goes for the kick, but does get countered by Pitt. So the thing that's going to be tricky is Pitt has some really good close-range combat, but the arrows can also be a challenge. So having to dodge the direction of arrows. Goes for the counter, but of course Pitt's not close enough to take damage from that counter. Already getting coring to 55%. Has to dodge the attacks from Pitt. Goes for the up arrow. Ginger tries to counter it, but does not connect. Ginger already 111%. Trying to go for that kick ability, but just not able to find the right opportunity. Does get one kick in, but still has a good ways to go. A great chomp there. Ginger almost launched off the platform. Does get back on, though. Getting Pitt to 71%. Yeah, the thing with those arrows, though, it has a little bit of some downtime after the attack. So if Ginger can try to dodge and get in close range right afterwards, that would help. But it's just really hard having to use a lot of the shield to deflect those arrows. Great kick attack there, launching Pitt into the air. Goes for the chomp, but does not connect. Goes for the lance attack. Another low battery warning. But Ginger Ale is going to get knocked in the air. Drops a stock. Ginger Ale was not able to take advantage of the iframes to get some damage in. So the arrow onslaught will return. But yeah, those arrows are just very annoying for Ginger Ale. Does get a kick in. But gets a huge chomp right there. Ginger Ale just going nom 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 onto Pitt. Trying to tie it up. But still has a lot of damage taken. Already 89%. Ginger Ale does get back onto the platform. Tries to go for an up smash. Great kick maneuver. But Ginger Ale does get knocked out again, down to their last stock. Pitt already getting some damage back onto Ginger Ale needs to try to get 2 more stocks down. But a huge counter there comes out by Ginger Ale. So just a lot of back and forth going on here. Still trying to find an answer for the arrows. Goes with the sword attack, but trying to use the... Okay, good counter there, but already at 104%. Pit's at 78. Uses his shield, but nothing connects with it. And a big attack there, but Ginger Ale is still back up. The Pit's looking for the killing blow, gets the uppercut, and will take down Ginger Ale. And I think I might have pressed the wrong button here, so I think it should actually be 3 left. Yeah. I must have missed one, or the button didn't quite work right. But yeah, it is going to be now up to C. Stoffel. So now just going to get everything set up. And I believe probably bring out the Ganondorf. Actually still waiting here, so I think they're just choosing the maps first. But yeah, getting the profile ready, and there's going to be the Ganondorf that he's been playing on for a while. Really likes those slow, powerful characters. It looks like it's going to be Final Destination for this map, and it may be the final round unless C. Stoffel can turn things around. Now we're just waiting for Siena Heights to be ready. So, alright, we are getting things set up. So C. Stoffel will be on the Ganondorf. So Pit will have to drop a stock. So everyone is ready. The thing that's going to be a challenge with the Ganondorf is while he hits hard, he is very slow, but Pit's extremely fast. So right now, C. Stoffel is having a struggle trying to get any damage onto Pit, just because of how fast Pit can maneuver. And already a big uppercut comes out. And another big uppercut. And counters the down B from C. Stoffel. There we go. Just make sure the score is correct. Tries to go for the sword smash, but Pit is able to dodge it. It's the grab and a kick. And a big up smash there. Looks for the grab but did not get it. Once again, using those arrows to just make it more difficult for him to get back on the platform. Gets another grab. But a big hit there comes out for Ganondorf. Takes out one stock for Pit, so Pit's down to her last stock. But Ganondorf, actually the arrow lets him get back on the platform, so that's an error from Pit. Should have just stopped so then Ganondorf would not have been able to get back. Ganondorf is still up. But yeah, he will drop there. Yeah, those every time he gets hit by those arrows, that allows him to use his up B again. But we'll see if Seastoffel can take down this last stop for Pit. But already taking a bunch of damage from Pit. Just not finding the opportunity he's looking for. Another uppercut. 2 uppercuts from Pit. Tries to predict the sword smash, but doesn't get it. But another uppercut coming out already at 126%. Pit's going to get back. But a big sword attack there. Goes for the kick. Still spamming those arrows while in the air. Tries to go for the sword smash again, but doesn't get it. Has to dodge more arrows. Yeah, and that's going to be it. Seastoffel having to try to use recovery, but not able to get back onto the platform. So with that, Siena Heights will take the first game there. It is a best of 3. So, I mean, it was just a lot of really good play from the Game & Watch and Pit. It looks like Siena Heights likes to play those really fast characters. And since Marietta usually likes to play a bit more slow play style, it was just a little difficult to keep up. But we are getting things set up for Game 2. I don't know who's going to be leading off yet. I don't know what the map's going to be. So they're going to take care of all that. So while we are waiting for that, we'll go over one more announcement, because I'm still trying to get through all my announcements from earlier in the stream here. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for following on our Twitch channel. As a reminder, you do get free emotes for following. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. It is one of our main sources of revenue. We recently received some gift subs, so thank you so much for that. Now, of course, if you're not in a position to subscribe, please don't put yourself in that position. But just a reminder that if you have Amazon Prime, there is this thing that's called Prime Gaming, which gives you several perks. So I mean, all you have to do is create a free Twitch account, connect it to your Amazon Prime account, and the instructions are provided there. That gives you Prime Gaming. So that gives you all sorts of perks, such as free in-game items for certain games, maybe free games. But it also gives you a free sub that you can use every month on any channel of your choice. So when you click on subscribe, there'll be a little checkbox that says use my Prime Gaming sub. So you can do that. And that will allow you to subscribe to our channel. So you get the benefits of that. We get the benefits of it at no additional cost to you. Now, what benefits do you get for subscribing? Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, you see those lovely emotes on the screen? Well, that you get access to those emotes by subscribing to our channel. So if you want to use LOL or RIP or POG or Feels Bad, you get those emotes. Now, the emotes with the pictures of the head coach and myself, that requires a tier 2 or tier 3 sub. So just throwing that out there. But I want to check. Have you used your Prime Gaming sub yet? If you haven't, this might be a great way to help support the program and use that pre-Prime sub. I mean, you don't want to let that go to waste, right? Okay, so I think the team's still talking things over about who's going, who's playing. So I'm just kind of waiting for all that. So I'm not sure what the selections are. I'm just kind of here chilling, waiting to see what they're doing. While we're waiting, this is the perfect time to get your Prime Gaming account set up if you haven't done so yet. So I'm just going to leave the image up here so you can set up the Twitch accounts. You go to gaming.amazon.com to connect everything, and then you got all the perks for that. So yeah, we'll just kind of hang out here. Hope you guys are having a great night. I would show the schedule, but we are kind of winding down of our regular season. So This week is the last week for our Rocket League and Smash Brothers team, but next week Overwatch will be back, and they will be playing on Tuesday. I don't know who they're playing just yet, but it will be 7 o'clock on Tuesday as they continue in the Varsity Plus divisional playoffs. All right, looks like we are getting things set up, and it looks like C. Stoffel will be starting off. So he's going to lead off with Gandorf against the Pyra Mithra. So now we're just waiting for things to load. And we're going to see Mithra already doing quite a few sword attacks. Yeah, Mithra is very annoying with the sword. Already getting C. Stoffel at 108%. Swaps over to Pyra and takes down one stock for C. Stoffel. Gets a kick in. Tries to get attack in, but gets launched into the air. Already at 63. Swaps over to Pyro once again. Tries to go for a charged attack, but C. Stoffel's not falling for it. But a big attack comes out against C. Stoffel, down to his last stock already. And Mithra using those sword attacks, just not giving C. Stoffel any chance. A big smash attack comes out. Charge attack comes out for Pyra, using that flame sword. Gets launched into the air. He's still alive. And the platform, I think, actually saved him, but that app smash will not. So C. Stoffel will go down without dropping a stock on the Pyra Mithra combo. So now we'll just have to see who's going to be playing next. Usually the team likes to go in reverse order. So we might see Ginger Ale coming out, but we shall find out. They're going to be talking things over. They're just kind of waiting to see. It might actually be Sixer leading out. Yep, it is going to be Sixer, and they'll probably be bringing out the Mega Man. Still getting the warnings about the low battery. I think they're going to try to swap out controllers too, so the controller doesn't die on them. But Sixer is going to choose the map. Still waiting here. We see Sixer is just looking over the paper that has a list of maps. So, looks like it's going to be small battlefield. And we're just waiting for everyone to hop into the arena. But all right, here we go. Sixer with the Mega Man going up against this Mythra Pyra combination. No stocks were dropped, so they're going to go straight into the brawl.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now, Sixer does have at least some mobility, but we're just seeing that fast aggressiveness from the Mythra, shielding a lot of Mega Man's attacks. Tries to go for the crash bomb, but actually blows themselves up. Tornado attack does not connect. And a missed input is going to result in a stock loss for Sixer. Tried to get back on the platform, but was not able to utilize your utility well. But already getting a couple of nice hits in there. But that sword has a lot of range. Goes for the sword attack, but another missed input. It just goes for the normal shots there. Dodges the sword attack. Will shield the explosion from Mythra. He keeps trying to use that sword attack, but not having a whole lot of luck. Does get back on the platform. Almost did not make it. But does not make the third one. So just unfortunately a sequence of missed inputs. And Sixer will be out. You can tell that they're disappointed, but I mean, for their first game of the semester, I mean, it's a great learning experience moving forward. So nothing to be ashamed of trying out the Mega Man in the matchup. Now it looks like Ginger Ale is going to be coming out for the Pioneers. But Ginger Ale will get to decide the map. Has the big piece of paper that has all the options available, because obviously we can't pick just any of the maps here. There are certain maps that are on the list that are allowed in official play. So if you think about it, some of these maps would just not be fair. I mean, imagine if you would that you had to play on Donkey Kong stage, like the original Donkey Kong stage. I mean, that wouldn't necessarily be fair. Or if you could play basically the other Donkey Kong stage, that wouldn't be good either. Or the Mario Brothers stage. Or imagine the WarioWare stage for competitive play, and having to play all the mini games while it's going on. In fact, while we're waiting, chat, I'm curious. What is your favorite map in Smash? I want to know. Now, granted, I'm not going to be able to see what it is until 3 minutes after I say it, because this is on a 3-minute stream delay, but I want to know, what is your favorite map? Meanwhile, we're going to see Ginger Ale with the corn coming out. Going to try to make a dent against this Mythra Pyra player. Once again, no stocks or drops. We're going to go right into this battle, and we're seeing Ginger Ale immediately getting some quick strikes. Goes for the kick, does land, gets a nice up sword attack. Mythra is fighting back though, but this gets a stun, but not the chomp. Dodges the sword attacks. Counters the charge sword slam. But right now we're seeing it's neck and neck. Ginger Ale is in the air, trying to dodge the sword from Pyra. Starts with the kick, but decides to cancel it. Gets nice up sword attack. But that flame sword hits hard. So Ginger Ale's going to try to get back on the platform, but oh my goodness, the edge guarding from the Pyra. Goes for the lance attack, doesn't get it. And that flame sword can be dangerous. Dodges the smash attack there. Tries to go for the chomp, doesn't get it, but gets smashed instead. So Ginger Ale will drop a stock. Counters the sword slam though. Goes for another couple quick strikes. Mythra is at 111%. It's a great down attack. Gets the kick. Goes for the stun, doesn't get it. Waits for another kick, but does land. Tries to go for the lance attack, doesn't get it. Tries to go for another kick, gets eaten up by the shield. Dodges the swords, charge sword attack, I don't know. But does take down one stock from Mythra. Actually, I think it should be that. There we go. I want to make sure I get the correct numbers here. That is the one thing about Pyra. Throwing out the sword is going to make her vulnerable. So if Ginger Ale can capitalize on this, she can bring it right back into the matchup. But that flame sword attack can still be pretty deadly. In fact, Ginger Ale is going to drop a stock down to their last one. So actually, there we go. I think I pressed the wrong button earlier. That should be the correct score. Yeah, charge sword attacks coming out, but Ginger Ale is going to dodge it. Ginger Ale's trying to get back to the platform. Pyra was trying to go for the edge guard. Ginger Ale's trying to get some damage, but already at 93% on the last stock. Goes for the chomp, doesn't connect, but tries to capitalize on the sword attack. But that, oh my goodness! The, just that up sword attack was enough to launch Ginger out of the map and didn't even have like that animation you see. So now it's going to be up to Breadman on the DDD. We'll see what Breadman can do. So far, Marietta has only been able to take down one stock on Pyra Mythra. So Breadman will get to choose the map. We're just waiting for the selection here. It looks like it's gonna. No. Smashville! Alright. So now we're just waiting for Siena Heights to be ready. And here we go. It is all up to Breadman to try to close this gap. Pyra Mythra did lose one stock, so they will have to drop that in the beginning here. We're already seeing some quick attacks from both sides, although Mythra is trying to get the advantage. Charging up the sword attack, but DDD tried to go for that charged hammer, does not get it. Throws out the Gordo, but didn't really go far. Swaps over to Pyra. But a huge charged sword attack will cause Breadman to lose a stock. Charged hammer eats a lot of the shield. Goes for the up attack. Mythra is going to be able to dodge it. Another sword attack, but Breadman taking a bunch of damage already at 56. Swapping over the Pyra to using that fire sword. But the Gordo does connect. But they both get hit by their abilities. But another stock dropped by Breadman. Just that charged fire attack is very deadly. Already down to his last stock. He does get the inhale, but not able to get the counter We're just and another charge attack, but Breadman's still up. He's not out of this just yet. Okay, now he's out of it. Oh, you hate to see that. Trying to get back to the platform, but it did not connect. So, with that, the Pioneers will fall to Siena Heights. Only able to take down one stock in that matchup. But that was just a rough way to go. But sometimes that's just the nature of the game. But that will conclude the fall season for the Smash team. But we have seen a lot of improvement from them over the course of the semester. And they're going to be continuing to practice. And they'll be back in the spring semester. So please make sure we give them a hand for all the hard work they've been doing this fall. And I can't wait to see the progress they make between now and spring. And then they'll return. So I'm excited to see the future of the Smash team. But that is going to be it for us today. Thank you all for watching. For all the latest updates of what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shoutouts to all of our supporters again. We want to thank HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor of Marietta College Esports, but we also want to thank Buy Blue Lights, Elgato, Over the Moon Pizza, Incrediware, MSI, Kovacs, and is that everyone? And MSI. I knew I was forgetting one. Thank you, MSI. And thank you all for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you so much for your gifts. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great night.